say, and a beautiful day, Lisa, here.
It's absolutely beautiful. It's bustling and humming with all the wonderful food I'm smelling, and I can't wait to eat.
Yes,
and,
well, you're going to have to wait because we have a lot of important people to interview, but we were here last year. It was a great
Yes.
event last year, but it looks like there's so much more energy than even last year.
I think Flora outdid herself this year.
Yes,
And,
yes.
I'm excited to be here again, and I'm looking forward to all the wonderful people that we're meeting and interviewing them and hearing their stories.
Yes, yes, and we have Katrina, Autumn, and Herschel with us here, right here in location at the Huntington Hilton. And Herschel, talk about this event today.
Well, as per previous years, this event is going to be amazing. We look forward to it. We have a live drama this year, which is, by the setup, it's looking to be spectacular, much, much more than my expectations. And I just can't wait for this event because this is probably going to blow all of the others out of the water.
Wow.
So this is going to be an amazing event, and I believe the tickets are almost sold out.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
this is going to be a very big event, and I just can't wait to get it started.
It's
I
great.
think it was sold out last year also, Herschel, right?
I believe so. Yes.
I remember your mom texting me and saying, like, no more tickets.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Yes.
And talk about your support team that brings this all together.
Well, we all are. Many of us are actually behind the scenes, from setting up to organizing, financing, getting the donations, funding for all of this, to make all of this possible. And it's really, what happens in these few hours that we have this performance is just a tiny part of the immense effort and all of the hard work that everybody put in throughout the year. So it's very hard to talk about what individually everybody did, but it's just good to have it all come together on this one special day this year.
Everybody did their part, and here we are.
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
And there's so many amazing people here. We have two of them, Katrina and Autumn. Talk about their involvement here, and we're going to hear from them real quick.
I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil anything, and I'm trying not to talk about it too much until the event actually happens. Let's just say we have, as per previous years, amazing inspirational people here, amazing inspirational performances and speeches, and it is going to be a wonderful night. So until the event happens, I think we should keep it a surprise for everybody.
Okay, that sounds
right.
good. Autumn, how was it like to be here today?
It feels amazing. I never imagined this being my life right now because it is so amazing, and I cannot believe that the Lord would provide such a wonderful opportunity to show others that nothing is impossible.
That's absolutely amazing, and let me know that you look absolutely beautiful tonight.
That is a
Thank
beautiful
you.
dress, and I think, actually, Lisa, I think she outdid you.
She way outdid me. I feel very underdressed right now, so.
But so how important is it to be here? Because this is a platform to kind of talk about your journey, your challenges that you've overcome. How important is it for you to be here today?
It's very important because the more I can get the word out and advocate, the more conclusion we will have in our world and society, because our society desperately needs people to, accept them as we are, and to not only look at our disabilities, because we're not our disabilities. We are people with hearts, and so don't be afraid to ask us anything, because you never know what we're gonna say.
Uh-oh. Should we be afraid?
When you leave Lisa speechless, that's really good because that's a beautiful way to look at today's event. Katrina, what does this mean for you?
It means a lot for me because I have a lot of family members and who are parents of children with disabilities, and my goal is to give everyone hope that has a disability and to let them know that everyone with a disability has a voice And I also want to make sure that they include self-advocacy in schools for all children with disabilities.
That's very important. And you've been doing the little media circuit, so you've been on different shows and things. How important is it for you to connect with people out there that you might not know, that might be challenged with kind of similar kind of challenges or difficulties? How important is that for you?
It's important for me to connect with other people because I want to share my journey with them and to be able to give people with disabilities hope as well because so much is possible and I want to continue my journey to be able to go internationally with the work that I do.
Now you look beautiful too, right? I think you outdid Lisa too. Both of us. But
Everybody
I just had to
against
point
me,
that out.
always.
And she's wearing a tiara. I mean, this is a beautiful event. So what do you think about all the people you're meeting, both of you ladies?
I think it's wonderful to connect and to inspire those around us and to share the love of God wherever we go. Because it's not always what's on the outside, but it's mainly what's on the inside that matters.
Right, well said. What do you think, Katrina?
I think it's amazing to be in places like this because not often everyone in the community gets together and give us like the honor or respect that we deserve. And it's good to be around so many people because we don't get the opportunity to be around so many people often.
Right. So Herschel's not telling us what's going on. Can you ladies going to tell us, or it's a secret?
Just to say that we'll be speakers tonight.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all you're gonna let us know, right? Herschel, you got them trained, buddy.
Their lips are sealed.
Their lips are sealed. But talk about Herschel. All the people are coming together. You do this annual gala, and it's a beautiful event. So many people from all walks of life, all nonprofits, all people that are working with people with families with special needs. How important is that for your family to do that?
We do have a family member suffering with a mental disorder. So I feel that, especially for my mother, it's a very, very important and powerful thing. The main point of our events, though, is to spread awareness. Many people aren't aware of everything's okay. Many people are not aware of certain things like autism is a spectrum disorder, how everything works, what the community is like. So it's very important to spread awareness that these disorders exist and to spread awareness and information about them. And our events year after year do that brilliantly because we have a different theme every year, from physically to mentally disabled. And it really sends out a message that the community needs to hear.
Right.
Herschel, I have a question for you, because obviously there are people with disabilities where you look at them and you can't see their disability, and they're still disabled, and I think those people go under the radar. And I think that this event really brings awareness to those people as well.
I think something that this event does that no other events do is it abilifies even those with the disorders. You will see people with these disorders do amazing things on that stage. Things every year that we see that even regular people can't do. We had a dance our first year that was done by a visually impaired girl, and she couldn't see, yet she heard the applause, and she kept coming back to me saying, I want to keep dancing. So I had to improvise and let her do additional performances on stage and introduce them every time. And it's really no other program in the world that I know does these kinds of things, really showcases the talent, the beautiful performances that all of these people have. And it's just amazing to see every year, and this year is going to be no different. It's going to be amazing.
I know last year with Rachel, Barcelona was absolutely amazing. She blew me away, and your mom coined the term specially abled, and that really just, it got to my heart, because it's just, these are amazing people. Each one of them individually with their own story is just so amazing.
And this year we have a woman, Carolyn Benson, who's going to sing the national anthem, and she dedicates her life to singing for veterans. So I know the focus is on veterans tonight, but also we have a band called Cool Spectrum that is coming from Rock and Roll U, and they're going to do a musical set as well, and their challenges with some disabilities as well, but they're performing music. Like you ladies, you want to get your voice heard. These people want to get their music out there to help others, and that's what it's all about. Because Lisa, when we started the show, you know, we came together because of adversity you might be dealing with, adversity that I've been dealing with, but that's the nature of the show. So for us, this is a blessing to be with you and to come back, you know, Harsha, with your family and all the efforts that you're doing. So we want to thank you for that.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you all for your support, because without you, none of this would be possible.
Right.
So thank you.
So I got 2 more questions for you. If there are people out there listening to this show and watching this show, what advice would you give people, anybody struggling with any form of disability, young or old? Autumn?
My advice would be just to remember who you are in the Lord, and whatever your religion may be. Just remember who you are and where you come from, and that you're not your struggle, you're not your disability. You are you, and to always be true to who you are, and to always make a difference one day at a time wherever you go.
Beautiful.
Absolutely amazing.
Beautiful. Katrina?
One thing I want to share with everyone is to own their story and be the change that you want to see in the world.
Wow. You can't say it better than Katrina,
No.
Autumn, and Herschel. Thank you very much. We're going to take a quick break for the Chapters Wrap. Stay with us with more special guests.
Thank you.
We are back at the Huntington Hilton, and we have the Gift of Life USA team here. Give yourselves a round of applause. What an amazing event. Year after year, you do the same thing. One year it's better than the other. Flora, how do you guys do it?
With your support, Steve.
Oh, okay, there we go. That's a good segue.
It's friends like you that make it happen.
Uh-huh.
And it's friends like her that make it happen.
That's
and
right.
a wonderful family in the back.
Yeah, we have Herschel,
Yeah,
Rhea, and Gary.
There we go.
Parish,
Parish,
yes,
right.
yes. And the wonderful people here, you're standing all here.
Yeah.
So it's this family that makes it happen, and you are an extension to our family. You guys make it happen.
Well, you're a blessing. We've been knowing each other for a couple of years now, but why do you do this each and every year? Why is it important to you?
So each and every year, what we try to do is we want to go ahead and showcase those physical and mental disorders, and we want to go ahead and say that we are beyond abilities. There is nothing like anything that is stopping anybody from progressing anything. Where there is a will, there is a way. And these people, they come up a very long way. They are a slough of inspiration, and there is just not enough that we can do. So we have to come back every year, and every year we try to go ahead and showcase and try to bring people, and we still feel it's not enough.
Right. But we just met so many amazing people. When amazing people get together, amazing things happen. How do you coordinate all this?
So what happens is that initially when we went ahead and started the Gift of Life USA program, our main goal was to reach out to individual families with individuals with physical and mental disorder. When we reached out to the individuals and when we started setting up, and we saw that there was a lot of stigma and there was a lot of work that was done, but there's still a lot that needed to be done. Sure. So when we saw that there was a long way to go, one family directly had a segue into the other. And the word started spreading, and initially we had to go around and we had to look for families who we wanted to support. Now we have people who are lined up and who are looking for support, and we are growing exponentially every day.
That's
a
just
blessing.
amazing.
That's
That
a
really
blessing.
is.
Yeah.
You know, earlier Lisa mentioned last year Rachel Barcelona was here, and she really was amazing and very talented young lady.
Absolutely, yeah.
And this year we just met Katrina and Autumn, and they are fine and wonderful people too. How do you get all this together? This is amazing.
Absolutely. The main goal here is to showcase the talent of this physically and mentally challenged.
Right.
We want to make sure that they get the platform that they deserve. They deserve the VIP platforms that we have. Their talent are beyond boundaries. Now, as you met Autumn, you might have heard that she is on the New York and the Hollywood billboards. And Katrina, she's Miss New York wheelchair
We
2018.
were told the lips are sealed. We couldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Herschel wouldn't tell us anything about the event. What's going to go on in there? Can you tell us?
Absolutely.
We just turned the show into Family Feud. We just made a Family Feud. Steve Harvey's going to come in here in a minute.
So, what's going on at the event tonight is totally between the two MCs. They have not told me what is going on with the event, but we have this amazing speakers who are going to go, like you heard, Autumn and Katrina. We also have our free dancers. They're freestyle dancers from the free drum players. They went in for World Championship last year.
Wow.
Now this year they are coming up with a dance. So we have these freestyle dancers in here. And we also, what we have in here is that we have a drama, which is focused on the world's largest statue, the Statue of Unity. And we have live artists playing the drama. Okay. Along with that, we have a wonderful band that one of my friends called Steve Vaccaro, he has put together a lovely band with some cool kids who are also having some kind of disabilities.
Cool Spectrum, yeah.
Yes,
From
the
rock
cool
and roll,
spectrum from the rock and roll, and we have Carolyn Benson. He has a surprise for me. I don't know who that guy is, but he's a cool guy.
All right.
So,
There you go.
yeah, so we have this amazing band that we are coming up with. In addition to that, we have raffles. We have our essay competition winners who are hanging out. They have won the competitions. They are in here to go ahead and celebrate with us. So a lot is going on this year, and a lot is going on from the previous years also, where we always do an extension to our program. Last year we introduced our scholarships for autistic college-going students, and this year we are introducing a service dog program for the disabled veterans. So we'll have a group of veterans in here as well, and we are supporting them with a service dog program. So in a nutshell, it's all about disabilities, how we want to have them, and how we want to show the world that these guys are making a living out of this, and if they can do it, so can we.
It's wonderful. And your flyer, which is unbelievably gorgeous, really highlights everything that's going on here, has so many sponsors. Talk about the sponsorship that you have that is supporting this event.
These people who are there, they support it from all their heart and soul. They want to support a noble cause. They just care for the cause, and they are always there for us. Whether it is Navica Capital, the owners of Hilton, they are the Navica group of companies. They always support us. We have Waspipe in here. We also have Perfume Center in here, Mr. Kanakolia and their team. We have Purnima Desai in here. We have a great team of sponsors year after year who go ahead and support such a lovely cause. And we have some lovely groups in here. We have the Rotary in here. We also have the HBA in here. We have a few banks, some financial institutions in here. So there is a lot going on there, and these are the people who stand by such noble causes.
Do you ever just take a look back and be like, wow, look at what I created?
You know what? I leave it up to my people who are in here, because I don't even have to look back at it. They come back right on my face and they come and compliment and they say,
Wow.
oh my God, this is. And this year, I don't know if you had a chance to look inside.
We did.
But the setup inside is completely different from what we had last year.
We did see
and,
that.
and it's absolutely incredible. Wait till we open up the second section, because that in itself is a separate setup. So we have like two different setups going on over here. One is for the drama, and then we have the roundtable setups, which is there for where we will do the raffles and then we'll do the dinner and stuff.
It's wonderful. You know, we had Katrina and Autumn in earlier, and they look beautiful. And you look beautiful. And all three of you
all
are
look beautiful.
out-dressed. Lisa, wait, I'm sorry to
Lisa's
keep
got
bringing
a
this
great
up, but
white
I'm
top.
looking at
Oh, there's
everything
one
here,
in
Lisa.
back. You better compliment
I know,
everybody.
she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Whatever she
Aw,
wears,
thank
there
you.
we go. I made up for it. Right?
You know, her
All right,
beauty,
forgive
and
you.
everybody is beauty in here. it comes from the heart.
That's right. That's right.
You stand by and you support and you are there for us every single year.
Thank you.
Year after year, and so is Lisa. I was just chatting with her and I'm like, Lisa, where are you?
Yeah.
And then it's funny how we got together. And Lisa is like, and she didn't tell me yet that, you know, she's going to be here. So I think she wanted to surprise me.
I wanted to surprise
She
you.
didn't tell me that she's going to be here.
Okay.
So I'm so glad to see. And then we have our friend Eden here.
Yeah.
Paula is here somewhere. So it just feels like a family team, Steve.
Right.
We are all here together.
And Joseph
you know?
Michael from Just Smile Project.
Oh,
You see that
wow.
you're doing behind the scenes thing. But talk about your team behind you here.
These are the people who make me happen. So there are people who make events happen, there are people who make programs happen, there are people who make things happen. These are the people who make me happen and who make me keep going and going. My wonderful husband, he is with me every single step of life. Mr. Paresh Flora Parekh, he is into the diamond industry, he is into diamond jewelry and also does some designer jewelry. And without his support, I don't think I could be doing anything I have been doing so far. And then my son is here. He is a medical student, Herschel Parekh, and he's soon going to be going for his rotations. These people stand by me every single walk of life. And I have my beautiful niece. She is just accepted into the Yale program.
Oh, yeah.
And she is into,
Wow.
and
Very good.
she's into communications, by the way, and beautiful. She
Communication.
writes.
So she might be doing this thing in a couple of years. You might not need us anymore. She's going to do it.
I always need friends.
Okay, all right. Just checking.
You're not here for media. You're here because you're my friend.
Okay, there we go. But talk about what Flora and what everybody does for tonight. How important is this for you guys tonight? Talk about how this is important for you tonight.
This is incredibly important because I feel like the cause that like she's put together an event that's incredible because we're doing something that's important, not just for like individuals of the community, but for the community as a whole, supporting people with mental and physical disorders. And I feel that's very important today, and I love that I'm a part of it.
But you are a beautiful person, but you also got accepted into Yale. I mean, you must be excited about that.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah, I've actually been studying there for a semester now,
Oh, okay.
and I love it so much. My interests have grown so much, and I've been discovering so many things there, and I've been able to do so much more, like be a part of this program because I'm at Yale.
Wow.
So it's just given me so many opportunities.
That's
And
amazing.
Herschel, you're a med student, and I have this twinge in my neck here. Can I keep turning back? Can you look at this here? Okay, all right. Talk about medical school. I mean, that's exciting.
So I actually went abroad. I went to Xavier University School of Medicine. I am currently studying for my Step 1 exam, which is it's part of my boards. So it's been a bit of a rush, and this event definitely is it's smack dab in the middle of studies right now.
Oh.
But I will be taking my Step 1 soon and going to rotations, most likely in Chicago.
What area of medicine are you going to be practicing?
I was looking towards cardiothoracics. However, obviously after when I go to rotations, I will be able to fully understand the pros and cons of different programs. So
Sure.
I leave that decision to later.
Okay.
You know, both Lisa and I are parents, and I'm a father. As a father, you must be proud of your family, number one. Number two, and put on an event to help so many people in need. I mean, what are your thoughts about tonight, sir?
He is one of he's speechless, and he's one of the few people. He loves going ahead and supporting behind the scenes.
Okay.
He walks the walk together, but when it comes to talk, I talk so much that poor guy, he has lost his speech. It's all my fault.
I don't need to speak.
Yeah,
Right?
right.
Women say many more words a day than men.
Oh my God! And we don't stop.
Usually.
And we don't stop.
Right, they don't stop.
Well, we didn't say that before the show. That wasn't in the script, Lisa. I mean, what? So, Flora, again, how can people, if they're not here tonight, well, they should be, but if they're not here tonight, how can people get a hold of you and contact you? Because you're expanding. You're in Florida. You're overseas with the program. So how can people get a hold of you and be part of this next year or throughout the year?
So you can visit, all the information is on our website. It's www.giftoflifeus.org. And we are in here, we are also on our Facebook, we are also on Twitter, we are also on LinkedIn, we are also on every social media that you can think of, and you can look us up there. But more importantly, if you need to talk to somebody, just call us. It's 631-875-4612. If you do not know where to start with us. We will point you in the right direction. If we cannot help, we'll point you to a place where you can get help. So we will definitely help you.
And again, one final question, and maybe unless Lisa has one. People out there struggling with any form of disability, families, individuals, what advice would you give them if they're not here tonight, or if they have to reach out to someone? What hope can you give people out there that are watching this?
Like I said, if you have something, you do not know where to go, you do not know where to start with us. This is the place where you want to start. We want to help you. We will make sure you go ahead and get the resources that you need. We will make sure you go ahead and at least get a direction where you want to be pointed to. So we want to make sure, we want to help you out there. We will find you, but it's impossible to go ahead and find so many families. We're trying to reach as many as we can. Reach us and we will be happy to help you. Again, www.give.org.
All right.
Thank you so much,
You
Flora
guys are
and
wonderful.
family.
Good job.
Welcome back. We're here with Carolyn Benson today. Welcome, Carolyn.
Thank you.
And I understand you're going to be singing the national anthem. How
Yes.
exciting.
It is. It's a really great honor to be able to sing the national anthem.
Yeah.
And so
Especially for an event like this.
it is. It's what's an amazing event this is to really honor children with special needs, and I think it's such an important event. And then to marry up being able to sing the national anthem with a new project that I'm working on, trying to perform for the veterans. So I'm really honored, and I appreciate you having me here.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of veterans in the room as well, along with families and individuals that are struggling with any form of disability. So that's been a passion of yours, is to work and to sing for and to collaboratively work with people that are struggling in different ways.
Yeah, well, this new part two in my life, I'm trying to figure out how to marry my passion of singing and then be of service as the kids are getting older. So I've decided to take my singing and try and go and perform for veterans' homes and for bases and military organizations. And I have a new song called Forever My Heart that's out on it's on my website. It's carolynbenson.us, and if you go there and download my song, a portion of the proceeds to Forever My Heart's being donated to the Gary Sinise Foundation.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
So it's just, it's in the infancy, and I see so many people doing wonderful things with their lives now. Look at who's running this event. She's
Absolutely.
amazing.
She's
Yes,
amazing.
yes.
It's-
And you're amazing for being here and being a part of this.
Anytime I get to sing the national anthem, it's truly it's an honor and a privilege, and and remembering the words is really going to be.
That's right, that's right.
Well, what a treat. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, it's only moments away, but that video of yours, the song for veterans,
Yeah.
it really captures, your voice captures the essence of what the song is about, but also the video, along with your voice, really hits your heart.
Yeah, it's really an emotional song. It's really about a letter for somebody serving overseas, writing back home, and that no matter what happens, that you are forever in my heart. And I think it's very relevant today. No matter what side of the aisle you're on, I think we have to always remember those who serve and those who give us our freedoms, and that those that come back and that have a lot of issues that they're trying to still deal with. They might have left the battlefield, but the battle is still going on. So if I can use my voice in any way, shape, or form to go around and try and bring attention to this, or help, or go to a base and bring some really good rock and roll music, that's what I'm trying to do, and find some, there's not a lot of money for it, so you're trying to marry, as I said, marry your passion with being of service, but it's trying to find a corporate sponsorship or somebody to help you get there, and
Right.
I'll figure it out. I'm new in this business. I really just started. I had a Linda Ronstadt band I started about 5 years ago, and I never had a band before, and try and show my children, no matter what you do in life or no matter what you want to do, if you follow it, the doors will open. And sometimes you're knocked down to the ground, but
Get back up.
you see these veterans, or even some of these beautiful people here today, and they carry a lot on their shoulders, and yet they're able to move every day. They get up and they go and they rock it. And I am
Absolutely.
I know I am in the presence of truly wonderful, wonderful people here.
As are you.
Yeah. Thank you for having me,
Yeah,
Steve. I
that's
appreciate
beautiful.
and Lisa, thank you.
How can people get a hold of you and your music?
If you go to my website, it's carolynbenson.us, and you can listen to the song. You can see the video. You can download the song. As I said, it's 50% of it. It will go to the Gary Sinise Foundation, the sale of the song, and then that's just how it's going to start. I hope it goes from there. Keep praying. Oh, thank you.
It's going to be great. Gift of Life USA at the Huntington Hilton. Carolyn Benson is going to kick things off with her rendition of the national anthem. You got to take a look at this.
In just seconds.
Just seconds.
Back here in the Chapters Wrap at the Huntington Hilton, we have author George Rogan here, and talk about what this event means to you. A lot of, great people getting together, all for the cause of Gift of Life USA.
I love the theme, Gift of Life, and there's many ways to celebrate that. This is an amazing event to celebrate anyone who has the gift of life and special needs and their courage and their response to challenges, and it's a wonderful thing that they're doing.
It's amazing. And talk about your book real briefly.
The book is my effort to join the fight against especially teen, but not only teen suicide, just the suicide issue in general is exploding. It's an epidemic, and especially as it relates to bullying and what they go through, and giving them tools to manage through their pain points and giving them the strength, I hope, to choose to live.
All right. Lisa,
I just wanted to ask you, so what gave you the idea? Was there something that happened in your life to write this book?
It did. So I come from a survivor's perspective. So when I was in college, I had a suicidal period and had an attempt and kind of was pulled back from the brink, clawed my way back into choosing to live. And then when all of this in the last couple of years started happening, every other day I'm reading about another young person, I said I can't just cry for them. I have to do something with my own experiences to show them how you can come back, choose to live, and actually live a life of blessing and be a blessing to others.
That's amazing. What a great story.
so, it could be a physical disability, it could be a mental challenge. The essence of the night is to deal with adversity, and you've certainly dealt with adversity. You highlight that in your book, but also people in this room have dealt with adversity. What advice would you give people out there if they're struggling with something?
There's more within us, empowering us to respond to the challenges of whatever the adversity is. And we don't have to think of our life as being endlessly miserable in every season. We take the now, manage through the now, reach out and take the hands of many people who are there to help us on our journey. And that's what this book is in essence, and why all these people are gathered here today.
Great. How can people get a hold of you?
Oh, go to the website, thencamethedawn.com, and to have a read of the background, and it's got a link to the book as well.
All right, George
Absolutely.
Rogan, thank you for joining Lisa and I on the
Thank
Chapters
you.
Wrap here at Gift of Life USA in downtown Huntington at the Huntington Hilton. Back here at the Chapters Wrap at the Huntington Hilton, and community is what it's all about. And we have two great community sponsors, supporters of this event. Why don't you introduce yourselves to our viewers out there?
I am Jagdish Sevani, the president of the American India Public Affairs Committee, and a great friend of Flora ji.
Okay.
And I'm Indu Jaiswal. I'm the chairperson of Indian American Forum and also a registered dietitian by profession.
Okay. Talk about what this night means for you.
Well, I can say it's very, very important program for the gift of life, especially we're talking about the children with special needs, because we do have a program in India that we support very much, just like what we are doing over here. So I think it's very, very important. People don't understand. People will only understand when they have a disabled child in the house to see how important they are and what their needs are. So what today's program, what they are doing, and creating awareness and creating, raising funds for the programs, it's extremely important, and it's also very good for the children.
Yes, very much. Jadish, what's your thoughts about tonight?
I'm glad that Gift of Life has organized this fundraiser, which is very important. It is creating a great awareness in our community. I personally feel there is less of awareness about this kids with special needs and all. And this event will go further, like she's been doing it every year. So it will help in creating a lot of awareness about what is needed.
How long have you been involved with this event?
I was since the day she started, perhaps, right?
Yeah, from the year Flora started, and but like I said, I'm a dietitian by profession, and I do see children with special needs in my private practice.
Right.
And also, we have also done previous fundraisers for programs in India, and programs over here.
Excellent.
Yeah. So we understand the importance and the need for the children. As a matter of fact, we were part of the committee with Nassau County when they had the Olympics for special needs children. So we were our whole group was part of the whole program that was.
Gotcha.
So it's not only United States, it really transcends into India and all
Yes.
parts of internationally, right?
Absolutely. This is a global issue.
Yes.
This is a global
Yes.
issue.
Yes.
Worldwide.
And that's important for everybody to band together. And Flora, this event is amazing. When great people get together, wonderful things are happening. And there's such wonderful, talented, but people that are talented to help others, like yourself, they'll support those. So we really are privileged to be next to you and be part of this. And what would you say to people out there that are struggling with any kind of form of disability or adversity?
Well, what I would say is if anybody who is struggling with a disability or having a problem, that you should never give up.
Right.
You should always have a hope of improvement, and you should always have a positive outlook and a positive attitude. Once you have that, once you know that you will never give up, you will achieve your goal.
Actually, I would request through your media to my community to support this to the fullest extent,
Yes.
to whatever extent they can do.
Right.
Go out of your way to support this event.
Right. Well, that's a wonderful advice because there's a lot of media outlets that don't cover events like this, and it's very important for this work. I'm a psychologist.
Okay.
Both Lisa and I have dealt with different adversities in life, so it's important to voice that. No matter how difficult it is, people need to hear it and to learn to cope with it so they can move forward, right?
Today, actually, it was a news day. One of the guys, after 10 years of struggling with mental illness, he was with New York Islanders, he was able to win the game.
Okay.
Yeah, today's news day headline, yeah.
Okay,
So,
okay.
it's all over, like children are getting all the recognition. And, it's very, very important to help and support them.
Yes.
And like I said, if you have not experienced it yourself, people don't see the need. But once it hits your ground, then you understand how important it is.
Say a few words about Flora.
We know Flora for a long time. She has been with our group. She has been helping our community for a long time. And we have seen Flora grow and develop into a good community worker. And I'm very glad that Flora picked up the Gift of Life program, and she's working very hard to bring the community together and to create more awareness. And I must congratulate Flora and her whole team for doing a wonderful work.
Beautiful. Janice?
Yes, I will congratulate Flora and Paresh for doing this, and they've been doing it for last 4-5 years, or maybe more. But I know her for more than that, and I'm glad that she has taken this challenge, and she's doing great.
Well, we certainly are blessed to have you here tonight. God bless you, all your efforts, and enjoy the night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for supporting.
Hold on. This is such a cool moment. Actually, it's a cool spectrum moment. So, guys, welcome to the show. Give me a round of applause for being here. Yeah. These guys are going to be headlining in a little while, but Jessica, talk about this group and this band and Rock and Roll You.
Well, this group, like you said, is Cool Spectrum. They're an inclusionary group, and Gina directs the band. And these are guys that have been with Rock and Roll U for almost 2 years now. Some of them were students at Rock and Roll U. Some of them were helping out at Rock and Roll U. But the basic thing is that they had so much in common, which was music.
Right.
And so we decided to put them together as a band. And what's so cool about them, no pun intended, is that they're not just great musicians, but they have become great friends. And I've heard them describe themselves as a family.
But it's wonderful. I met some of you guys earlier in earlier shows for the Chaplain's Rap, but talk about how you guys relate to each other, the friendship that Jessica just brought. Michael?
Well, like I said, Chaplain's Rap, when I went to Rock and Roll University, it made me feel like, it feels nerve-wracking at first, but then it feels like home to me.
Is this had the same feeling you guys get too? It's at home? Why does it feel like home? Why do you guys feel close to each other?
I sort of feel I was there about a year ago, and then I left, and then I came back, and I wanted to get back into music,
Okay.
and I love it.
All right. So how about you guys?
Well, I started joining the Rock and Roll University since March 1st, and I met these three wonderful people, and I was happy to be part of their band, and I've been enjoying their band ever since.
Oh, okay. So how about you? We've met. So
Yes, we've met a few
Yes. Thank you for getting everything organized and managing the band. What does this mean to you?
Honestly, Cool Spectrum is one of the bands that I really look forward to playing with. All three of them are such amazing musicians on their own, and all of us in one room together is an amazing experience in itself. Like, we've all grown closer. Mark is our newest addition, but
That's me.
us three, since I started directing, it's been the three of us playing a bunch of shows, and just being part of a band is really just being part of a family where you get to know everyone through either like their choice in music, little things that they do. It's really like, it's a great environment to be a part of, and I love all of them. They're so much fun.
So Mark, I thought I had the coolest vest going on, but you got a leather black vest. You outdid me, buddy.
Yeah, I've had this for 2 years ago when I turned 27 back in 2017.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I always look good with that leather vest on.
Oh, okay. That is great. You do look great. You got you're rocking the Star Wars t-shirt, so you're a Star Wars fan. But talk about performing in front of other people that might be challenged with any form of disability. Is that important for you to get your music out there to other people, but specifically people that are dealing with adversity? Is that important for you guys?
Well, yeah, it's kind of challenging, but we're working on it and we keep on going and it's keeping going strong and
I think what's great about Cool Spectrum is that they're our only full band, and that is inclusionary like this. We have other programs that are inclusionary, but this band specifically is high up there. And I think when other musicians come in to our program, whether they are differently abled or not, they see Cool Spectrum and they're impressed and they're inspired and they want to do more just because of these guys, and they see what they can do, that it's just good music and they love just rocking out to it.
It's amazing. I can't wait to see these guys on center stage. So I know, Michael, you play guitar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Name what you guys play. What instruments?
I play the electric guitar.
Electric guitar, okay.
And I've been taking guitar lessons since 2006.
Oh, okay, amazing.
I'm a drummer.
You're a drummer.
Very loud drummer.
Loud,
You guys said it.
We like loud. We like loud.
I actually, my teacher's Evan, who also worked at Rockin' with you. But me and him just go back and forth at each other, just playing, have some fun. And I known this guy from my program, Drawing Step Services, but we didn't know we were going to join a band together. Tell us, oh, you're in Cool Spectrum. That's so cool.
It's hard not to say cool with Cool Spectrum.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you, young lady?
I play the bass, and they all forgot to mention that all of us sing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We all
all
sing.
singers.
We all
That's what I
sing.
was
Yeah,
gonna
we all
sing.
sing too.
You all sing.
You all
In
sing.
harmony, or you got to break out individually?
Sometimes they do
I'm
a little
harmony.
bit of harmonies.
I'm
Yeah.
harmony.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm deaf harmony.
We do a lot of like backups, all of us together. It's a lot. You can ask them. Our vocal coordination is getting a lot of work done right
Yes.
now.
So what kind of music do you play?
Well, we kind of play like, let's say, classic rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Classic rock. I know Michael's a big Yes fan, right?
I like ELO, I like Queen, I like everything.
Okay.
Yeah, classic rock, yeah.
So how important is it when you see the audience dancing or smiling or standing up? Do you guys get like a little bit of a rush or excitement from that?
I just lay back and I go, you know what? Let's just play. I don't care what it sounds like.
Okay.
We ain't even recorded yet, so.
Well, soon, right?
but
Soon.
soon we will.
And do you guys perform elsewhere? I know Jessica
Yeah.
talked about
Yes.
different places.
We played at Jones Beach
okay.
Band Show. We played at 89 North. This is my favorite gig. We also played
Katie's in Smithtown.
Katie's in Smithtown.
Oh, okay.
And
We're going to be playing Nappertandy's in Smithtown. Yes,
we wow.
In June.
oh my God.
We play a lot of different places.
A lot of different places.
We're all over.
So you're on like a little mini tour.
Yeah, we're on a little tour.
Yeah.
We're on a little tour. We're not on the road yet, but that would be the biggest step.
That's good. That's good. Well, they're almost just about done. This is Flora. Flora, you want to join us a little bit?
Hello.
Flora is the
Hi.
event coordinator. This is Cool Spectrum. And Flora, once you sit with where I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
So Flora, just explain why it's important for them to be here tonight.
Well, I don't know if you saw little of the program, less of the program. This organization is for you. So our intention is to go ahead and showcase the talent that you guys have and help you guys with your health and education needs. So we not only give you the opportunity to come and perform, but we also go ahead and support you to have and to live by your dreams. And that is what we do in a nutshell at Gift of Life USA. So definitely you are in the right place, and if I would say if you do not have a place to start with for help, start with us. And we will definitely be looking to guide you somewhere. If we cannot help ourselves, we'll definitely able to guide you ourselves as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming tonight.
So Flora and I have known each other for a long time. This is an amazing event so far. And the talent, the speeches from Autumn and Katrina were amazing. So I want to personally thank you for allowing us to be here tonight. And Cool Spectrum is getting ready to perform. This is exciting.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited to see them.
I can't
So
wait to
excited.
perform.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Yes.
And www.giftoflifeus.org. Look forward to all the videos and the pictures. Steve takes some lovely videos over here, live interviews, and we'll have them right there so you can all enjoy them.
That's right. And Jessica, how can people get a hold of you at Rock and Roll U?
Well, they could get a hold of us at Rock and Roll U. They could call us at 631-656-5901 or check out our website at www.rnru.rocks. We also welcome self-direction. So anybody on self-direction can come and see us and check out our programs as well. We teach people of all ages, skill levels, and abilities. So
Very nice. Good to have you guys here.
And that's what I love. I say when great people get together, great things happen, right? So stay with us on the show and get ready to see Cool Spectrum.
sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
thanks, sir.